I thought our defense, for the most part, especially in the first about 30 minutes or 35, 40 minutes of the game, gave us a chance to win the game. We just didn't execute cleanly on offense. And, kind of eerily similar to the way I felt coming out of the Army game a couple years ago. Felt like it was an anomaly, felt like we just didn't execute cleanly, had plays there to be made, and kind of had 2 out of 3 phases that were working in 1/3 that didn't get it done, and that's what cost us the game. We'd have good protection. We'd have a good throw. We'd drop the ball. We'd have a little lapse in protection. The route would be open, and we couldn't make the throw. So on and so forth. And so, like I said, after the game, I give a lot of credit to our opponent. But those self-inflicted wounds against good football teams we can't have. We're going to play another one here with Minnesota.
It's always tough to watch, after a loss. And, you always think, what could I have done better, in that moment. But, I think the coaches do a great job of telling us, that game's in the past. You got to kind of let it slide by now. It was more focused on, coaching your mistakes for the next game and, how you're going to fix that for the next game and the next couple coming up.
We weren't really communicating, weren't really working the fundamentals right this game. So that's why we saw like some big runs happen against us. There was just some plays where, we just got outflanked, and that was just because of communication. So, what it comes down to for us is just fundamentals of communication. And play with more energy. As a team, we were really flat Saturday, and I think that carried over to our communication fundamentals.
There's actually a huge difference between like when you get up there and you take your set and you're, dancing with the guy, instead of when we're just like, all right, here, that's it, and put your hands on and block them. Just being comfortable enough and trusting yourself enough, having the confidence to execute those fundamentals that we work every single day since August 5th when we started our first practice. Just those things, and it's just feeling that sense of urgency. I don't know if you want to call it flat, but just not being like quick with it. And that's something that comes with, those are executable and those are in our control. And that's what we have to do a better job of.